Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas Smith, your Student Bar Association President at Notre Dame Law School. I'm standing in front of the iconic Golden Dome. It's one of the many highlights of the beautiful Notre Dame campus, and one of the many reasons I like going to school here. People keep on asking me, hey Nick, what's it like going to the best law school on the most beautiful campus in the United States? To answer that question, we have to start at the very beginning. Now I'm standing in front of a replica of the original Notre Dame log chapel, built on native land in 1831 to serve as a missionary headquarters for Northern Indiana for the Holy Cross Brothers. Now this replica honors the beginnings of Notre Dame, where Father Edward Swarren's vision of creating a school to serve as a force for good took root in the middle of snowy Indiana in 1842. The place looked like so much of a winter wonderland that Father Swarren did not notice that the frozen lake near the log chapel was actually twin lakes. So he named the school l'Université de Notre Dame du Lac, French for Our Lady of the Lake. Now, to where my Notre Dame story began. The Notre Dame Law School was founded in 1869. It is the oldest Catholic law school in the United States. And trust me, you feel the legacy in these halls. I mean, these halls have helped shape leaders at the highest level, from Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, to President of the Chicago Bears, Mr. Kevin Warren. But enough about bragging about our amazing alumni. How about I show you some of my favorite spots in the law school? Let's go. This is the Commons, where law students have lunch, thrive on coffee, fun to reflect on cold calls, and build community. Some of us are crazy enough to even try and study here. This is the Kresge Law Library. All year long, Notre Dame undergrads try to sneak in like it's an exclusive study club. And you can see why. It's beautiful. But rest assured, my future Notre Dame law students, during finals, the guest list is law students only. Also, whisper in the main reading room. This place is a quiet zone. Shh. If the main reading room is a little bit too eerie for you, you can use one of our many study rooms, which can be found on every single floor of the library. Here, you can read for class, you can outline, you can collaborate with your study group, or spend some alone time, quietly reflecting on the joys of law school. Right now, we're under the iconic Notre Dame Law School arch. Now, this truly is a multi-purpose spot. You can take your headshots here, you can take graduation photos here, and so much more. Come to think of it, even non-law students take graduation photos here. That's all for today's video, folks. We talked about the beginning of Notre Dame Law School, and I showed you some of my favorite study spots. Now, as law students, we work extremely hard. But where do we go when we need to take a break? In this next video, we are going to start somewhere where many go to pause and rejuvenate the soul. Meet me at the Grotto. Hi everyone, My name is Nicholas Smith, and I'm the president of the Student Bar Association at Notre Dame Law School. Right now, I'm standing in front of the Grotto of Our Lady of Lourdes. The Grotto, as we refer to it here at Notre Dame, is a replica of a famous French shrine that Father Sorin visited during one of his many trips overseas. He fell in love with it and decided to reproduce it here at Notre Dame. Many law students come here to spend some quiet time, to pray or meditate, or to light a candle for good luck during finals. The Grotto serves as a symbol of hope for many in our law school community, whether they are Catholic or not. Now, right next to the Grotto are one of my absolute favorite rest spots on campus, the St. Mary's and St. Joseph Lakes. Now, the lakes are a place you can go for an early morning run, a late afternoon stroll, or a place you can grab lunch if you want to get out of the law school. In fact, I remember having a meeting during 1L with a professor, and we walked around the St. Mary's Lake as we talked. I highly recommend. Plus, the lakes are absolutely breathtaking year-round. Now, if we're going to talk about beautiful places on campus to visit, we have to talk about the Basilica of the Sacred Heart. The Basilica contains the largest collection of 19th century French stained glass. It has high ceilings, beautiful artwork, gold finishes, beautiful enough to rival the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. All right. That might be up for debate, but it really is a marvel. So I have a big surprise for you. I'm here right now with Father Jim Leese, priest in residence at the Duncan Hall, an undergraduate resident here on campus, and senior advisor at the Nanovic Institute for European Studies. Father Jim, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Nick. You're very kind. I hope you can meet up the measure of excitement you seem to articulate. I'm delighted. Thank you.
Did I mention he's a certified comedian? You're going to see all of that in this video.
Ba-dum-bum.
So, we are currently in a top secret room in the Basilica. Father Jim, could you tell us about it?
I'd be happy to. Now, this room is tucked away behind the sacristy in the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, off to the west end. We call it the Sacristy Museum, and it has artifacts, liturgical and ecclesiastical. Not many of our students find it, oddly, but it's a marvelous little place to find in an afternoon. Maybe take some time at the Basilica, say a prayer, enter on in during the opening hours, and just take a look around. It's quite profound. So I would just encourage you, particularly to pursue those matters of faith that will deepen your experience here. I'd say your relationship with God, if you want one, if you have one. But even if you don't, just an opportunity to find a place to ponder, to meditate, to think about the things that you most value that are important to you. Notre Dame would like to think we're a place that does that for people.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Father. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
Father Jim, everybody.
Thanks all. Great pleasure.
Now, while your academics are important, your mental health is important too. So make sure you're making time to take care of you. Well, that's all for today, folks. But we have some more campus gems in store for you. So, catch you in the next one. Hi everyone, my name is Nicholas Smith, Student Bar Association President at the Notre Dame Law School. Welcome back to the final installment of our law school and campus video tour series. Hey, I know, we don't want the fun to end either. But today we're going to talk about physical wellness. Now, picture it. You're a busy law student, you just got done with classes, and you're trying to find somewhere on campus to get a good workout in. Today, I want to show you my favorite spots to work out on campus. Let's go work out. Come on. So on the second and third floors of the Duncan Student Center, you will find the Smith Center for Recreational Sports, or what we like to call the Smith Center Gym. It's the newest gym on campus, and it works out because it's the closest one to the law school. Let's go work out. Smith Center is a hub for students, faculty, and staff alike. They have free weights, weight machines, cardio equipment, basketball courts, dance studios, a rock climbing wall, private workout rooms, and an indoor track. You heard me. indoor track. Crazy. I had to catch my breath after all of that. There's even a fitness pass for spouses, and your children can work out for free during family hours. Smith basically has it all. Learn more about it at recsports.nd.edu. So right now I'm standing outside the Duncan Student Center, or DUSTU, as the cool kids call it. And it's a straight shot from the law school. Now, DUSTU has everything you can think of for student life. There are gyms, there are basketball courts, there are places to study, student lounges, and so many food options like my personal favorite, Chick-fil-A. There's also Modern Market, which is more Mediterranean style, some healthier food options, and a coffee shop. It's the Haggerty Family Cafe. And not to mention, DUSTU is right alongside the stadium. And did I mention the Notre Dame Bookstore? At the Bookstore, you can get all of your Notre Dame branded athletic gear and the 2025 edition of the shirt. Right next to the bookstore, you can also find basketball courts and a recreational field. And so ends our journey. But what a beautiful journey it was. In our first video, we talked about some of the history of the university, some history of the law school, and I showed you some of my favorite spots in the law school building. In our second video, we toured some more on-campus gems, places where law students go to rest and recoup. We toured the Grotto, we toured the Basilica, and the St. Mary's and St. Joseph Lakes. And in this last video, I gave you a tour of Duncan Student Center and even brought you to the Notre Dame Bookstore. Notre Dame Law School endeavors to train a different kind of lawyer, and how blessed are we to get to do it on such a beautiful campus. Thank you again for joining our campus video tour. My name is Nicholas Smith. I'm your Student Bar Association President. Here we are, signing off for the final time. Take care.